Hello and welcome to my very first episode of Fishing with Pratze. Yes, you heard correct. I said fishing. And this will be my first fishing video here on my channel. And I'm not alone here. Welcome, Forstheld.
Yeah, hello guys. I'm very excited to do the first fishing video with Pratze. And hope you have as much fun as we have while doing this.
Yeah, so first of all, we are here showing you this game. It's not finished yet. It's a closed beta access version, and it's called Fishing Planet. And right now I want to tell you that this game is actually on Steam Greenlight, and here I want to tell you that in the description there is a link to Greenlight, and if you like what you will see in this episode, you could go there and vote for the game, so we will have it on Steam as soon as possible.
Yes, and it's already under the top 50 games in Steam Greenlight, so it looks good that we will have it, but go there and vote and support this.
Alright, so what you can see here is the world map, so to speak. You can only see America here, and as you can see with these symbols here, there's several different places where we could go fishing, and we will pretty much cover all of it in this series of Let's Plays. But first we want to start at Mudwater River in Missouri, which is also our home state as a player. And maybe Forstheld, you can tell something about the species of fish that we can fish here.
Yeah, you see there the symbols of the different species which are roaming in this water. And it's the pike, bass, the largemouth and the smallmouth bass, catfish, the different species of panfish, and the pumpkin seed. Okay,
yeah,
get it.
So
and I would say I would suggest we travel there and see you when we are in Missouri.
All right, guys, as you can see, we are here now in Missouri. This is the location that we can fish on, and we have 2 packs that we could choose to start from. But before we go to the water, I want to show you or point out here on the left side there is a little graph. And you can see there is several days that you can choose, and underneath that you can see there's happening something with the graph, and maybe Forstheld can tell us a little bit about it. I just generally want to say that with this Let's Play here, we want to just show you how this game works, give you a good proper feeling of the game, and that includes a little bit of explanation, but I think you will be happy to bear with us until we get into some action. And if you are a simulation fan, this game is really something that you should look to. All right, Forstheld.
Yeah, totally agree. And this little graph give us an indication on which time the fish are active. You see, they are active all the time, so the graph bottom. But in the after midday and afternoon, it's the most active time period of the day. That differs a little bit depending from the weather and so on. So the weather, the temperature, all that stuff influences the behavior of the fish. So it's really deep, good stuff. We have many things to figure out, and before we go fishing, should look at our tackle, and I think we go to this pack and to there.
Go fishing.
Yeah, let's go fishing. Yeah.
All right, there we are. And the first thing that pops into your view is on the left bottom. There is a chat window. Now this game doesn't have multiplayer, but it has, as you can see, there is all, and it says 8 players. So the game recognizes how many people are at the time fishing on this particular pack, and all these people are in the same chat window and can communicate. So it feels a little bit like multiplayer. You just don't see the other players, but you can talk to them, and you are at the same spot, so to speak.
And you can see what kind of fish and how big the fish are that they catch. Not only you can chat, you can see how successful they are.
All right, so yeah, we are here, and I think, should we go first to the inventory or walk forward?
I would say we walk to the shore. That's how you start when you play the first time. After the tutorial, you walk there, go to the shore, and voila.
There is the rod. All right, so to explain you a little bit about the gear that we are using right now, let's go to the inventory real quick.
Okay. Shouldn't we catch one fish and then explain?
Oh,
I think
let's do that.
Let's catch one fish that the people can see.
Okay.
Have a clue what's going on, I think.
Okay, so just basically you can see in the upper right corner, we are using bread as a bait, and we have here illustrated the size of the hook. So let's just throw it in.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Left click and throw in the bobber, and you see the bobber or floater water. You have on the right side a little icon of the bobber. There you can see exactly what's going on. Have some other stuff like the drag of the reel and reeling speed and stuff, but that's for a later stage.
I just realized I had it at the wrong
depth.
The line, yeah.
Yeah, me too. But let's see. I think on bread, I'm pretty confident that we catch. Not time. We're now at 90, I think.
So you can see there on the right side, the bobber is illustrated as well, and also the action that is on the bobber. Right now, it's just nothing at all.
And look at the line. Have a little water moving on this peg.
Oh, so I got action, and the first catch, and it's a pumpkin seed. So let's see if Forstheld also is going to catch something.
Oh,
you will see it in the chat.
Lucky, yeah.
Maybe change the line. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe that's quicker.
Yeah, maybe.
So just look at how nice the model is done, and
yeah. And I want to explain what I do. You can change the depth of the bait presentation. We had it on pretty deep. I will go for like 30-30 or so. Yeah, 33, 30-30. And if you see how the line reacts to the water movement, it's pretty impressive. That's realistic.
Yeah, I think the animation of the water is pretty crazy. I mean, I've never seen something in a game like this.
Yeah. Can't catch anything.
And yeah, it's good that you mention it. This game is not something like just throw it in and pull it out.
Okay, I got a pumpkin seed.
Oh, nice. We already kind of know what we are doing here, so don't expect when you start with this game that you straight away will just pull out fish like you know,
Crazy.
like crazy. Okay.
So you can expect to catch these pumpkin seeds with very less knowledge, but the bigger the fish get, the warier they are. And you have to get a clue what you do to catch them.
So let's maybe try and catch something else. So I think we should go to the inventory.
I think, right?
And as you can see here, the equipment here on the left side is pretty basic and still quite detailed. I mean, there's everything you can have. The bait, the hook, and also the bobber. What is it called? Bobber?
Float. They call it bobber in the game, and I have to say my English is not the best. I think it's a US word. I think because in English, in UK videos, they call it a floater.
Yeah, that's true. I heard that too.
And so it's a floater or a bobber. I don't know. In the game, it's called bobber.
Yeah. So and on the right side, you see also the line, and there that's what we were changing, this the length of the line or the depth at where we are fishing.
And one crucial thing is bottom left. You see there's a called stringer. It's keep the fish. This is you don't have this in the beginning. You have to buy this in the shop. Maybe we show it later how to buy it. That's not the point. One point, it's a free-to-play title. When I say you have to buy it with in-game currency.
Yeah, you can see it here.
And the concept of the game is you level up by catching fish, but you have to buy gear, and to earn the in-game currency, you have to sell your fish. If you want to sell the fish, you have to keep them, and therefore you need ringer or a keep net. And this is crucial that you buy this as fast as possible, that you can earn money to
buy more gear.
Yes, and better gear.
Yes, exactly. So let's change this a little bit up. We have used bread now, so we will change that to cheese. And you can see here when I go on cheese on the right side, you see actually what kind of fish you can expect to, you can expect catching on this bait. And there's catfish, bluegill and trout. So if we want to try a catfish, we should use cheese probably.
Yeah, I think that's also a good idea. Yeah. Right.
Also, depending on where to catch catfish, I think Forstheld has a pretty good thing to explain how you can get an idea where you find these fish.
Yeah, so I speak to the people who don't fishing in real life and have no clue what's going on. You need a little indication where to search the different species, and a good clue is if you look at the species, how they look. Maybe you Google a picture or something. You look where is the mouth of the fish. The mouth pointing down in direction of the bottom, or is the mouth pointing in the to the upside, or is it neutral, or how to say?
Yeah, if the mouth goes forward, down, or upwards, like in a curve.
Yeah, that indicate where the different layers are, where the fish are feeding. And for the catfish, this is a more bottom orientated fish with a mouth opening to the bottom. So we want to fish them in deep water near the ground, and that's why we go for. You can at maximum go to 99, and we go so something about 90. So now I'm 91.
Let's put it on 90.
90 or 88. You go for 90, and I go for 88. You have to figure that out.
All right, so with this equipment, we just try our luck. Go back
Yes.
to the water and throw it in.
Yeah.
And when I say throw it in, you saw this technique of throwing in the bait is from underneath.
Yeah.
And
It's
we
called
will
a
show you
pitch.
later. What?
It's called pitching.
Pitching, yeah. We are doing
Yeah,
pitching at the moment, but we will show you later some different techniques, because it's all possible in the game. Trust me, there is nothing not done.
If you think now, oh, that's deep, and there's a big number of possibilities to do. You don't have a clue how deep it goes, because we show you later that it's insane.
Yeah, it's really insane. This is simulation at its best. All right, so let's see what we can expect.
A little notch on my float. You see it?
Yeah.
Go a little bit to the side. So that's the indication that a fish is there and
nibbling on the bait. Yeah, here too. It's
just
almost
a little notch.
Yeah, it's almost as if you can feel it. Of course, you see it only, but it's intense. I mean, also so realistic how you can see the water movement, and of course, obviously, the float is also moving in the direction of the water movement of the river.
Yeah, and you see these little rings from little fish grabbing some insects from the top of the water.
And even at the point where the line is touching the water, you can see how the surface is reacting to it. It's really detailed. I really like this. So I'm gonna throw it out again because it went too far to the right.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure why we only get notches. Maybe these are small fish, like the pumpkin seed and the
definitely something is on it, but it's not ready for the strike yet.
So maybe if you look at the time, it's 5:30 a.m. and we looked at this little graph, and it says in the midday is more activity for the fish. So maybe we should try to go at another time, and you can do this by fast forward the time. What do you think?
Let's try it. Why not? I mean, we saw it in the graph, so let's just try that.
Let's
press T.
And let's go for maybe 8 hours.
8 hours, okay. Then it should be kind of 1 o'clock or something.
Yeah. Yes, it's 1 o'clock p.m. and let's try it again.
All right.
And I don't want to fish far out.
So as you can see, this whole system of the game is quite dynamic, and you have to pay attention to quite a lot of different things in order to optimize your strategies. And knowing me, you guys know. Oh,
contact, not a fish, but contact. You clearly can see bigger notches than.
Yeah, here too. If you look at the right side. Yeah, now there's definitely, yes. Strike was done too early.
Yeah. You have to wait for the right moment to strike. If you strike too early, you pull the bait out of the fish's mouth.
Yeah, and that just shows you how deep this is. I mean, it's hard to describe, but you guys know me, and you know that I love to have possibilities in a game, to be creative
to make
in making a plan, being creative to get to the goal. And with this game, it's really I get action on the floater.
Yeah, me too. No,
but not quite yet for the strike. So and it is intense. I can't say different now. Okay, I got one.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yes. And if you look at the oh yes, there the float is down.
I'm waiting for you to reel it in. Oh, here we go. So we both caught our target fish for this, and this is a young channel of catfish.
Yes, and to be honest, we fished at this peg quite a while, and to have to figure it out how to catch them with the depth and the bait. So
yeah, I mean,
to be as successful in such a short time as we are now.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we have tried it before and we know what we are doing here, but it just shows you, even though we know it, it's still intense when you actually catch something and when it works out. That's what I love so much about this game. You can make a plan, you can have a strategy, you can really think what would be the best, and it's realistic. That's the point. I mean, what would work in real life? Let's try it here, and it works.
Okay, so what do you think? We have pike and bass here in the water. What would work in real life? I don't think they go for cheese.